about Sharda Cropchem. Recently reported their Q2 numbers saw recovery after quarters of pain. The company says its revenue surged 34% while EBITDA rose 125% on a YOY basis. R.V. Bubna, the Chairman and Managing Director at the company, is joining us now. Mr. Bubna, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining in. Well, seems like, as you've been pointing out in the last 2 quarters, that the worst is behind for the industry and the company as well. But for Q2, can you give us a sense of what the breakup was in terms of volumes and realization? The top line growth, if you can split it, because in Q1 it was 43% on a low base. How did it pan out in Q2?
Madam, your voice is very faint. I cannot hear you correctly. I told the other lady also. Can you increase the volume of your voice?
Yes. Sir, can you give us a sense of what the split was on the top line in terms of volumes and realizations this quarter?
Madam, the volume has grown about... 1 second.
Good afternoon, sir. Can you hear us now?
Can you hear?
Yeah, now I can hear. It's better.
Yeah. So, Sonal was just asked...
Please answer.
So the revenue has gone up by 34%, gross profit 48%, EBITDA 125% compared to the same period last year.
Yes, sir. We have that number. We just wanted the split of the revenues in volumes and realizations.
Revenue, volume and realization. Just give me 1 moment.
Sure, sir. Okay, so just to apprise our viewers, the revenues this time around for the company has grown by 34%, EBITDA is up 125%, margins have improved to 10.9%, and profits have come in at 42 crore rupees, which compares with a loss of 27.6 crores. And in the half year as well, the company has done well. The revenues have grown by 28%. It's an EBITDA versus an EBITDA loss last year, and profits have come in at 70 crore rupees. Yes, Mr. Bubna, go ahead.
1 minute. See, the revenue has grown. The contribution is 20.6% by volume. Foreign exchange impact is -3%. And price and product mix has 10.2%. Overall, 33.8%.
Okay. You've mentioned that you expect further improvement in gross margins, and this is going to be led by price increases. Give us a sense of what kind of price increases you've taken and what is it that you expect to take, and is the market ready to go ahead and pass on those price increases?
See, we are comparing these figures compared to the previous year. Previous year was a very unique and very low base point we are starting from. So the prices have gone down to the historical low levels. Now the supply and demand is matching, and the demand is increasing, and the prices are also showing an improvement. The process will be slow, but there will be an improvement of at least about 10% to 15% in the prices, if not more.
Okay, 10 to 15% improvement in pricing. You know, even your working capital days have improved from 158 days to 126 days. Are you expecting further improvement here? What is the channel inventory looking like currently?
Madam, we are improving. We are expecting a further improvement of the working capital days. The inventory is at a very comfortable level, and our process of purchasing is also going up.
So, after Q2, you've actually gone ahead and maintained your guidance as far as FY25 is concerned. A 15 to 18% revenue growth and a 15 to 18% EBITDA margin.
Yes.
At the end of H1, you're slightly below where you expect to be, or what is it that you're targeting? So what are the operating margin triggers that you're seeing in H2?
Operating margins we are seeing in the H2 is about, operating gross margins will be in the range of 30 to 32%.
Okay, and the EBITDA margins you've maintained at 15 to 18%. Is that accurate?
Yes, please. And I would say this is a very conservative estimate. We could go still further.
Okay, all right. So that is something that the street would want to know, whether second half is much better than what you are anticipating and what the street is expecting as well. Mr. Bubna, always a pleasure speaking with you, sir. Thank you so much for joining in today and giving us a sense of what's happening with the company and the industry as well. That's Sharda Cropchem. The stock is up 3% in a very weak market and has been doing well since the time results have come out as well. We'll slip into a short break. Up next, we'll connect with the management of Niva Bupa Health Insurance. It opens for subscription on November 7th. Stay tuned for that.